is with us here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this
I'm
morning?
well, thank you.
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You feeling good?
Well, you're looking good.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So, what exactly are we working on this morning?
We're going to do a little bit of shoulder and leg work today, and a little bit of balancing as well. So we're going to do standing balance, and we're going to do a balance on our hands. So yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. So join us. If you have a little belt at home, grab a belt at home. And Chrissy's my lovely assistant today. She's going to be calling out the name of the poses, and I will be performing them today.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
So how do we start?
We're starting with the mountain pose.
Okay, so mountain pose, your feet usually are about hip width apart, or you can touch your feet together. All right, lengthen your tailbone, keep your belly nice and close to you. All right, just stretch your arms out, lengthen your spine. All right, so you're supposed to be so strong as a mountain. If Aaron came and tried to move me, I wouldn't be able to move. Yeah. Good. All right, so I'm just going to bring my hands to my heart. Sometimes we set an intention for a practice. So if you feel like building up strength today, or just complete relaxation, or whatever it is that may be in your heart or your mind this morning, you can set an intention for that for your practice. Okay. And what's next on our...
We move into the side bends.
Okay, so for our side bends, you're going to open up the feet to the width of our hips. Rest your right hand onto your right hip. Stretch your left arm up and just side bend, literally. All right, all you're doing is opening up here, left ribs, yeah, and then the intercostal muscles, and there, so forth along the side body. And then we do the same thing to the other side. Take our right arm up and side bend to our left. That's right, Aaron. You join me there in the back. Good.
Then we have the eagle arms.
Eagle arms. So eagle arms, reach your arms nice and wide. Take your right elbow under your left elbow. Back of the hands together. All right, eagle arms. Good. So this one opens up between your shoulder blades. Yeah, so just between those shoulder blades, if they're tight and tense, really good way to stretch here. All right. Good. Lengthen the spine, keep the body still nice and tall, and don't drop your elbows. Keep your elbows up if possible with your shoulders. Good. And then you do the same thing to the other arm. Yeah, so this time the left arm goes under. Yeah, and we're here. Just opening up between those shoulder blades, lengthening the neck. Good. And then release it. Yeah.
Extend arm stretch.
Extended arm stretch. So for this one, you're going to stretch your arms out in front of you. Take your left hand outside of your right hand, and then bring your palms together and interlace your fingers together. All right, and you're going to inhale and bring your arms in towards your heart. All right, and see if you can take it all the way out. It's okay if it doesn't go all the way out. Yeah, Aaron, how are you doing there? Not all the way out. Good. And then come in. All right, and reach it out. Good. And then we switch hands. So left hand outside of the right. Turn your palms into each other. Good. Inhale, bring your arms in. Exhale, reach them out. Nice stretch all the way through the wrist here. Good. Yeah, of course you don't have to take it all the way out if it's not possible for you. Yeah.
Prayer hand stretch.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn around and back you guys for this one. So you start with your hands in prayer position, and you can turn your palm upwards, or you can stay right here, or maybe see how far up you can take your hands up, and then open up the elbows, open up the shoulders. All right, keep it nice and strong. So really, really good way. All right, to open up the shoulders, and it's a really good opening for your wrist and the hands themselves. Good. And then slowly slide it down. All right, shake those wrists out. You're going to feel it a little bit in the wrist. Yeah, what's next?
Strap stretch.
Strap stretch. So grab your belt, any belt. All right, bring it in front of you. We've done this one a couple times with Aaron. So we inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale. All right, and you want to rotate so that your hands come down, preferably at the same time. All right, sometimes you may find one hand leading a little bit quicker than the other. So let me see if I can position my arms so that they come up together. Yeah. You can still do this without the strap. Yeah, so just bring the arms up. Yeah, and then rotate them back. Okay, you don't have to make those funny faces, Aaron.
Aaron is in the back there trying it. He's probably in so much pain.
Exhale.
So I'm guessing it's a good way to, increase flexibility, right?
Absolutely, especially in your shoulder sockets. Yeah, good. And then bring it forward. All right, so if I did it without the strap, it would look like this. Inhale, bring your arms up at an angle. Exhale, just rotate the shoulders back into their sockets.
Wow.
Yeah, and then come back. Good. All right, so hopefully you guys are following with us this morning. Yeah, what's our next pose?
Tree pose.
Tree pose. So we know this one. Yeah. Standing up nice and strong. Start with your hands on your hips. Turn your right foot into your left ankle. Yeah, and then you can see if you can maybe, all right, bring your right foot above your left ankle. All right, you can start here. Good. And then maybe below the knee. Awesome. Or maybe all the way up the inner thigh. Good. So we're strengthening the ankle here, the whole leg. Engage your glutes. Yeah, lengthen your spine. Keep it nice and strong. All right, you can keep your palms here, you can keep your hands here, you can open up here, or you can even take it all the way up and be a very tall coconut tree or palm tree. Yeah, whatever you're feeling for today. Good. We'll do the other side. All right, again, you're always starting right here. All right, just working on your stability and strengthening the leg, and you can bring that foot up, all right, to where it's comfortable for you. All right. I like to be a nice calm tree in the morning. I'm not so flamboyant like Aaron there in the background.
I think I'd want to be a mango tree. You know?
A mango
I think
tree.
of what I can do after.
That's right. Awesome. Good. And release it. Yeah, what's
Then we
next?
go into the chair pose.
Chair pose. So chair pose, all right, just as it suggests, you're going to pretend you're seated in a chair. So feet are about hip width apart. This is one way to do it. All right, I'm going to take my squat. So this is my chair. And then just for fun, why not stretch my arms out? Yeah. Okay. So engage in your thighs and your quads, and you want to keep your belly nice and strong. Yeah.
What
and
is
you
the
can
key
take
to
it.
staying in that pose for as long as we, longer
It's a
than
very
usual?
deep squat, I guess. You really have to engage into your core and your legs. Yeah. That's really one of the really, I guess, key points to it. And it is a little intense. We call it fierce pose in yoga.
Okay.
Fierce pose. So you really feel that one. It really brings up your heart rate quite a lot. And then another way to do it is to keep your feet together. All right, come down again. And this time you can probably take it a little lower. Bring the arms up. So I'm really bringing my knees and my inner thighs towards each other. Yeah, so you can take it as low or as high as is comfortable for you. Good. And come up tall, take a few breaths.
So we're still sitting, it seems, because we're doing the balancing chair next.
Yeah, balancing chair. So bring your feet back to the width of your hips. Yeah, take your position, and then you're gonna just take your right ankle off your knee and bring your hands to your heart. Yeah. So you're just hanging out here.
Just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. But I mean, in seriousness, you're really strengthening through the legs, and you're focusing on your balance and your stability. Yeah, which a lot of us is essential. Yeah, we started a senior citizens class.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's really, really helpful to them. So we'll do the other side. When we're doing the little balancing poses like tree pose, and you see the challenge that they have, but they work on it, it gets really, it improves. And they feel good about that because they always are very concerned about their balance at that age. Good, and release it.
Deep forward bend.
Deep forward bend. All right, so you can start with your feet about hip width apart or together, hands onto your hips, and we just fold forward. Yeah, and if this is how much you can get into the stretching of your legs, you can stay here. All right, the idea is to eventually be able to lengthen your spine completely. Yeah, if your hands are not reaching the floor, you can take them to your elbows. Relax your head and neck. All right, what you want to do is keep your hips over your feet, so try not to push back into the pose, all right, because that's hyperextending into your muscles, which is not really recommended. So keep it here and make your spine lengthen and extend forward. Good, and then we come up, nice and slow. Good.
Standing leg balancing
Standing.
chair.
So this one is a little bit of a fun pose, yeah. So what you're gonna do is keep your right leg really strong, bring your left knee up to your hip level. So another balancing pose. You can stay right here. Yeah, this is step one or part one of the pose. Yeah, the full pose is to grab the big toe. Yeah, keep your knee coming towards you, and then stretch your leg out in front of you. Good. Of course, if your leg is not fully extended and you need a little bend in the knee, that's okay. Yeah. Good.
I noticed Aaron's eyes just opened up really wide there. He's like, there's no way I can do this. He's staying in the first part.
Yeah. And you can even open your leg out to the side. Just balance, control. Yeah. Good.
I can do that.
I know you can.
Yeah, man. I can do
Absolutely
that.
can. Good. Of course, you have to do the other side. Yeah. So again, you can come just here. Yeah. It's all balance and strength. Yeah. Or you can grab that big toe, reach the leg out. And you may find sometimes one leg stretches more than the other. This one's a little tighter for me. So I'm keeping a little bend in that knee, respecting my body's limit. Good. And then maybe taking it out to the side. Get a little bit more of a stretch. Ooh.
That feels good, I'm sure.
It does feel good.
No, it's interesting that you said respecting where your body can go,
absolutely.
your limits. Is it?
Absolutely. I stress that all the time in class. Don't force yourself. Don't be aggressive. You know, you need your body every day, you know. So don't push it past what you can do today.
Nice.
So just listen to your body. Good.
So we're moving into the crow pose.
The crow pose. Another balancing pose. So this one.
Sorry about my mispronunciation there.
It's the crow, you know, the thing
Crow
that wakes
pose.
us up, like good morning.
Yeah.
Right, the animal. So you need to be sure that your wrist is strong and your upper body strength is strong for this one. So I don't recommend you do it if your wrists are really weak or if you have any injuries with your wrist. Yeah. So it's a balancing pose. You come into a squat. All right, you're gonna place your hands about shoulder width apart to each other. I'm pressing my knees into my shoulders, armpit area. All right, so you're gonna lift nice and high. It's a balancing pose. And you're gonna try and take your toes off the mat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's for the professional yogis.
Good, and you can play around with it, balance one side and the other. Have fun with it. The kids love this one. They love anything that challenges them, you know.
Nice.
And so it's a really nice way, like I said, to build up your upper body strength and build up your wrist strength. Yeah.
Wow.
Good. What's
I'm gonna
next?
go home and try that first.
Should I try it again?
Then yeah, that would
Let's
be
do
nice.
it again. All right. So you're in a high squat, I guess. Hands shoulder width apart. Yeah. Lift your bum and press your knees up into your shoulder area, armpit area. Strong core, right? Nice high lift of your butt. And you're looking forward, taking your time.
Wow. Wow.
Awesome. What's
All
next?
right. Next is go home and relax after that pose.
Yeah, I still gotta work.
Yeah, but we have the dolphin.
The dolphin.
Yes.
All right, so really good way to prepare for our inversions, which will be coming, I promise. Not today, though. So you start with your elbows under your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Bring your hands forward, create a nice tripod. Yeah, tuck your toes under and then lift your hips. All right, so I'm firming my shoulder blades and my biceps, triceps, forearms all the way out to my wrists.
Right. So this is good for people trying to firm up those arms, right?
Yeah. And we do dolphin push-ups. All right. So this is the way you build up all that strength that you have. Some of these poses, at least. Good.
Wow.
And then what we're doing next?
Child's pose.
Child's pose. Okay, we're coming down here. Knees to the floor, big toes together. Push your bum back and relax your arms and forehead. Deep breaths, of course.
Then we move into the child's pose, arm, shoulder stretch.
Yeah, so then I'm going to keep my left hand forward, push my right hand through. All right, really nice way to just relax and stretch the shoulders out. So you're relaxing your side of the face down, lean in a little bit, open up the knees a little bit, drop the shoulder to the mat. Good, and then switch sides. Yeah, just a nice little way to relax the shoulders. Yeah.
And then Shavasana.
Shavasana. So we get to relax. I hope you guys did this with me today. I think you could manage. I think it was, easy enough to do. And so you just end in a peaceful and relaxing way, deep belly breaths. And just kind of letting your body absorb all of that you did today. So you should be feeling a little energized, a little bit more relaxed and stretched out, hopefully. I say you'll stay here for as long as you need to. And then when you're ready, just maybe stretch it out and come in and give those knees a hug into your chest. Good. And slowly make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And that's our segment.
Nice.
Namaste.
That was namaste. That was really good, Mimi.
Thank you.
I must say, I am going to go home and try
practice
a
the
lot.
pro?
Yes, yes. I think that's one of my goals for maybe February. By the end of February, make
You'd
sure
like
I'm doing
to do
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work with her on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
It was definitely enlightening this morning.
Thank
And come again.
Yeah.
It was nice doing business with you.
I'm thrilled
right?
to be
Please
here.
come again. All right. That was Mitsuka Ramdani from Fountain of Youth.